going on upstairs. There's a lot of footsteps and stuff, so please just ignore that. So hey guys, it's Amanda and this is my channel Mindful Dinosaur. Welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new here, then welcome. On this channel I do a lot of mental health stuff by sprinkling other stuff for fun. So today is gonna be an interesting video. So I'm kind of gonna be going over what a day kind of looks like in an inpatient facility for eating disorders. So I have a paper, the schedule of kind of what we do. So I'm gonna kind of be going through it and explaining a little bit like what we kind of do in those groups and like what timing and bathroom breaks, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so first we start off, we wake up very early, like 5:45, and they come get our vitals. We have to get up, we have to go shower, we have to wait in line for showers. So basically we have to talk to the nurses. They put us on a list and we have to wait and sit for someone to get out of the showers. Showers are 8 minutes long. You get a 2-minute warning at 6 minutes in to come out. So yeah, it's barely any time to actually bathe. And if you don't come out in that amount of time, then they'll bang on your door and eventually they would come in. So then you go to vanity. This is the only time you get to see the mirror during vanity, which is morning and night. You brush your teeth, wash your face, blah, blah, blah. Then you go back to your room and wait for them to call you up, and then you go sit in the hallway, wait for them to open the doors to go to the milieu, where you get your meds and you wait and wait until breakfast. And it's always like you hear the carts rolling and everyone's heart stops and we all look. And so then we have breakfast, and the meal plans are big. It's a lot of food. So basically we sit down at the table where we want to sit, and they put up trays on these little rolly tables. And so you have to go up there, you have to take off the lid, unpack everything, put the like margarine, the syrup on, whatever it has to go on. Like it specifies what it needs to go on. With like lunch, if it says butter on veggies rather than bun, then you have to put it on the veggies. But you do have to have a spread on all bread products, except for muffins. That's kind of if you order it or not. But when you're below 18, you don't actually get to do your own like meal plans. Your parents put in the food for your meals and send it in to the dietitians. But after breakfast, then you go back to the milieu, and then you have bathroom break. So basically you wait in line. There's a certain amount of stalls and the nurses will call you in. But so you go to the bathroom and then you walk out, and the nurse has to flush it with a key to make sure there's no funny business. Then you wash your hands, you go out. And then next is the supplement and water break. So if you're prescribed to have a supplement, which is an Ensure Plus, then you go to take that at that time. Or you can go and get water, anyone can get water. So the next thing is a group. So if you're out of high school, then you don't do tutoring, but if you're in high school or middle school, then you go to a tutoring for first like hour. I couldn't think. You go there for the first hour. They have computers, so you're supposed to get work from your teachers, but most people don't, so they just kind of mess around. But in the summer you don't actually have to do tutoring, it's just during the school year. And if the county that place is in doesn't have school, then they get off of tutoring too, and you just go to like a game group type of thing. And then you have another group. So there's one called Family Dynamics, which is basically where there's a therapist and we all talk about things in our family that work, don't work, relationships. We even have a little thing where we put in a problem in the middle of the room on a piece of paper and people read it and we go over the problems. And then there's like nutrition, which is we learn nutrition facts, we learn why we have our meal plan, what's in place, what's good, like why food is good for your body, and just more stuff like that. There's also task group, which is like my favorite. So basically it's like little craft projects. We all loved to bead bracelets, like that was our favorite thing. But yeah, there's things like painting, stained glass, but then there's art therapy. You couldn't do any of the art therapy stuff in task group. But yeah, painting, drawing. For sharps like scissors, you had to make sure you weren't on a safety precaution, or you wouldn't be allowed to have them. And then there's like elopement precautions where you couldn't go outside if you had tried to elope, or you wouldn't be able to wear shoes. Then there's like teen life skills, where we learn teen life skills like how to go shopping, clothes shopping for yourself, or just basically things like that. Then there's like a bunch of different CBTs, CBT perfectionism, plain CBT, CBT body image. Yeah, so the next thing we kind of do is we have another bathroom break, best time of the day. And then we have lunch, same sort of deal, same things we do for breakfast. And then we have another group, so it could be art therapy, could be leisure, which is playing games, could be DBT. We only have like one DBT. We also have music therapy, which is pretty cool. That was fun. Like, it was a fun way to express ourselves, and the therapist was really cool, so that made it really cool. We even got little iPods to play music, which was really new. So you had the bathroom break, and then you had another supplement and water break, just whenever you need a supplement or water. And then you have two more groups. So it could be any of the groups I described before. And then you have another bathroom break, again, best time of the day. You do get emergency bathroom breaks if you really have to go and the nurses are nice enough, which is rare. But you also have to take vitals later in the day. If you're inpatient, you don't have to do it later in the day if you're PHP, but the first 7 days you actually have to get blood drawn, and then you have to get it every Monday, all in the morning. But yeah, and then you have dinner, same ordeal. And then you have visitors on weekends. You can have visitors earlier in the afternoon and at night, but for just weekdays, you have it from 6:30 to 8. If you are an adolescent in the adolescent unit, then you get to have a parent or family member with you, but if you're in the adult unit, they have to go before snack. And then, yeah, you have snack, which you have 30 minutes for meals. It's 45 minutes, and you have to read dining room etiquette before each meal. And then you have more supplements if they're prescribed after snack, and more water. And then you have a nursing evening wrap-up where the nurse asks a question, we go around and answer the question. And then basically we go back, watch TV until it's time to go into the hallway, and then you get to do vanity, no showers at night, obviously, and then you can go to bed. But if you're above 18, then you can go back out into the milieu to watch TV, and then basically you go to bed and you wake up the next morning and it's the same thing. Again, like, weekends are a little different than week, but overall it's boring. Very boring and annoying and hard, and I hate it. Anyways, I hope that was kind of like interesting. I know I've seen other people post videos like different kind of things they do in different treatment centers, so I kind of wanted to say like what I did in one of the treatment centers I went to. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you see when I'm posting again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.